Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones got in a bit of a beef, and I just wanted to give my take on this. In my personal opinion, if we're comparing legacies over who's greater than one another, I gotta go with Roy Jones. Now, Floyd Mayweather, the best ever, brought like that business side of boxing into the minds of every single boxer nowadays. Kind of destroyed the sport. Every boxer wants to Philly shell. Every boxer wants to say, I'm a businessman, when they don't know shit about business. It's all right not to know shit about business. It's not your like role in boxing. You're the fighter, you're the athlete. You're not really on that whole diagnostic side of things, right? That's fine. But Floyd was the money man, Floyd, and he has one of the best resumes, the most champions in history, which is not really saying much because he came during the 4-belt era, and there was an era of 1 belt, 2 belt, 3 belts. So there's not really, you can't really say much about fighting the most champions in history. But a lot of people say wasn't undisputed, but I don't think that matters because the champions he fought is 1 to none. You can only try to compare him, his resume, with names, that is, with Canelo Alvarez, with just name value. So off the rip, you can say Floyd Mayweather is the greater fighter, but then you can look at the fights and what they did with Roy Jones going to heavyweight and capturing a title then. Like, how do you weigh that against a win over Manny Pacquiao, Oscar De La Hoya, and Ricky Hatton? I feel like they are, you can't really compare them. They're like different levels of value, and it's mainly of what you're looking for. Even with their fighting styles, Floyd was a very, like a bank robber. I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna make my opponent do nothing the entire fight, or just have them run around the ring the entire fight. Where Roy Jones was, he wasn't necessarily looking for the knockout, but he took his time. But when the knockout was appeared, he was there to take that, right? In resume to resume, Floyd has it all the way. But just what Roy Jones did in like his style of fighting, I don't think you can say Floyd Mayweather is on a higher level or above Roy Jones. We kind of have to leave them toe to toe. Now, in my opinion, Roy Jones all the way. Just watching Roy, learning from the chickens and hens and shit, watching all of that. That's what I like. That's what I love to see. Just the aggression, the grit, and the power shown. Not that Floyd Mayweather didn't have power, but he hurt his hands in the latter end of his career, and he moved to Money Mayweather, where it was more of just not. He was skillfully breaking down people as Pretty Boy Floyd, but we know the difference of not trying to knock out your opponent, but break them down, consistently working that jab until there's nothing left for his opponent to work with. We understand that. Now, from an intellectual point of view in boxing, Floyd Mayweather has it, but for the fighting side of boxing, that's Roy Jones all the way. So it's just, what are you looking for? And what I'm looking for is that fighting, and that gives me Roy Jones above Floyd Mayweather. but other people can have it switched around and maybe not even have them in the top 3, top 5, top 10. So who knows?